Hey, Metal Rain, how are you? Welcome back. Hey, Foxy, thanks so much for coming by. I appreciate that. Welcome to the haunted house. The only place on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading for my haunted house in a creepy graveyard. And sometimes there's disgustingly cute dogs on the live, so. I'm just going to put a few things in chat, and then I am going to see if Spirit has a collective message for us this afternoon. Hey, Susan Gonzalez, how are you tonight? This evening, this morning, this afternoon. Right on. You have wrapped up your day early, huh, Rain? Sounds like a sounds like a plan, man. I'm gonna go make breakfast for dinner after this live. If anybody wants to get a tarot card reading, I'll be here for about another 40 minutes. Unless it gets pretty dull here, then I will come off of the live in about 15 to 20 minutes. Every reading is buy one, get one free on the weekends, whether it's on the happy hour or the late night slumber party show. Get a 1111 love reading, $20 past, present, future, $30 general reading. So tarot readings are $1 per minute. So what that means, if you get an 1111 love reading, you get 11 plus minutes, 11 plus cards. Can ask up to 3 questions, whichever comes first. It's the same for all readings. Whether you choose the past, present, future, or the $30. It just depends, I guess, on what time you want, how many cards you'd like to get, really. You know, if you don't want to talk about your past, present, or future, but you want 20 minutes and you want 20 plus cards, you can still get the 20. Same with the 30. PayPal, Cashapp, Venmo, Suoerchat. Oh my God. I'm not sure I'm willing to stay out here much longer with a European hornet hanging out above my head. I may just end the live and go back in and restart the live. I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay, so your early evening is just starting, huh? Okay, that thing seemed to have settled down. So, I'm back. Oh, Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides as a collective, for anyone who may be in the chat, anyone who may come back or come to the chat this afternoon. For anybody who may join the chat later, watch the replay. A message of joy, a message of justice, finding joy through justice, finding guidance through tarot cards has, or will, maybe Spirit suggesting to buy a tarot deck, buy an oracle deck, maybe buy a deck with affirmations or something to help you become more of your own knight in shining armor, to find more joy through self-care and self-love in the Knight of Swords, Justice, Ace of Swords, and the Sun. Yeah, the clarification behind these cards is the Five of Pentacles. But, I mean, I think we're all aware of our own darkness. Maybe we're not aware exactly of what logic to take in order to make it right. Okay, but at least the light's on, somebody's home. You're aware of it. You're working on overcoming your anxiety, your fears, your worries. Well, I don't have a phone, so there's no way you could have tried to call me. It's just facts. I'm going to go get the Power Spirit deck since I forgot it. Get that message clarified. So I fully expect that this evening's True Crime Spirit Boxing will be a bit more highly elevated than usual. And not because of anything other than the electricity in the air from the storm coming. I'm going to find someone to do an Estes method, I hope. I don't know if y'all are just afraid of the Estes method and you don't want to do the Estes method, or if it's just something that y'all feel more comfortable with just us all listening to the spirit box together instead of me being in sensory deprivation and somebody else asking the questions and that kind of thing. You're supposed to have rain there. I love to hear that it's raining somewhere else too, or will be when it's raining here too. Well, maybe it was just meant to be foxy. So how long has it been since it has, part of my pun, literally rained in the area you're in? I don't really know what you're talking about, Foxy, but I'm sorry you had that experience. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides within regards to a collective message for anyone who may be in chat, anyone who may join us, anyone who may show up later in the chat, or anybody who may maybe watch the replay. We've got the card Release. Release is such a beautiful card too. I'm just gonna give you a moment to marinate on this a little bit. I saw a hawk today. I know the full moon is coming within about a week here. And this card's about letting go of the things that don't serve you. Maybe that really ties in with the previous collective message, that Sun card, bringing that joy, being your own knight in shining armor, to give yourself that justice that you seek in your life. Things making more sense and logic when you refocus on yourself instead of staying focused on anxiety and what doesn't serve you. So it's card number 42. Card's called Release. Its direction is east, its color is yellow. Anytime you are possessed by an emotion that you cannot control, know that it does not belong to you. Someone is sending you negative energy towards you. Imagine that the negative emotion is muddy water pouring down through your hands, onto your legs and feet, and onto the earth. And take that emotion into your hands and release it like a hawk and let it fly away. We tend to hold on to the fears and the negative energy in an addictive way. And when you release your fears, you allow power to come into you. Create a welcoming void within through the power of your release of these negative feelings, energies, people that don't match your energy, stuff that doesn't serve you. Just release it. A lot of us are witnessing horrible things that are happening around the world that maybe we don't understand, maybe we want to understand better, and they are causing us trauma witnessing it, even if we are not experiencing it. So it's important for you to purge that energy. This is not a time to be petty or picking on each other or staying in fear or not taking accountability for maybe your addiction to negativity. Even if you are discovering, I know many of you have come here and realize that you're a bit addicted to it without realizing it, and because maybe you don't purge it, or maybe you don't properly purge the things that are traumatizing that you might be seeing around you that you're not actually experiencing but you're witnessing. So therefore you become the cycle of life, become a part of that cycle of life, of change and evolution. And and it's really about where are you how are you oops, it's upside down. How are you driving the wheel of your life? Okay? How are you flying, okay, the wings of your life? Let's see if there's any direct messages from Spirit through the liminal space deck. Yes, bring your own seat to the table. Very much a card about being the director of your movie, being the puppeteer of your life. So literally you involuntarily manifest the way that you breathe, and the way that happens scientifically speaking is through the observer effect. So what are you observing? Are you observing others pulling your strings and playing God in your reality? Every turn you take, it's like you are experiencing something that feels not so much chaotic as if it's like an overwhelming feeling of having some kind of special powers, but you don't know how to wield that power. It's all about just taking accountability for your thoughts and understanding that your thoughts create, and that you give others the free will in your reality. And that shouldn't be something that you give somebody just out of basic human respect. It should be a given, but it should be protected. There should be boundaries, and there should be people should be looking at each other's worth within, there's basic human respect, okay? But when it comes to your personal energy and it comes to your personal desires, hold those close to you, protect them. And, you have to understand that you are the beautiful creator of all of that. You are the beautiful creator of the movie you're creating, the play you're creating, that you're living out, that you see it with your eyes that connect to your brain, that connect to your heart. You asked Alexa what time it's supposed to rain. It said it's already raining. I look outside and it's it's dry as a bone, huh? Yeah, we all get it wrong, even if we are a programmed robot. So I wonder if that means, so I think what that means is like when you look at, like, so when you look at meteorology and you look at weather, you have to understand that it might be saying that it's raining, but that percentage that's there will show you that, that percentage there is showing you that, okay, so if it says 24% and you see rain, well, that 24% participation means it's only raining in 24% or 25% of the area within your zip code. So it could be raining, down the street, or on the other side of your zip code, and maybe it hasn't reached towards your area yet. But that is funny about Alexa. I'll be real honest, I have never used Alexa, but I have used Siri plenty of times to, like, entertain myself, to make myself laugh. Because it all works on the phone, whether you have Alexa or you have, within your home, or you have Siri within your home, in your smart home. Whether you have cellular data or not, Siri usually works. So I have had a lot of fun asking it, like, about how old the planet is, how long the planet has to last, and questions about how we've evolved from, tiny little cells to AI. And how much longer it will be before we become cyborgs, if we're not somehow already spiritually. I mean, we're humans, and we're the maker of all this madness. It's pretty intense. Not necessarily. I don't think necessarily you would get rain first just because you're by the beach. Hey Ari, how are you, sweetheart? I think that, rain comes from all kinds of different directions. You can even manifest it without it being in the forecast. Those are the best kind of storms. I'm okay, sweetheart. Happy Saturday afternoon thing. You doing anything fun this weekend, Ari? Okay, you want to come by later to the slumber party? I'm going to have one if you want to do first 15-minute for yes, no's. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to help Dad with something. I just wanted to also say I'm looking for someone to do an Estes method with. I would prefer to do it tonight, so if anybody wants to do that tonight, let me know. Probably start the live usual time, 12:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Excuse me, and probably depending on how busy it is. If we do an Estes method, probably start it within the first hour. So Ari, let me know if you want to do an Estes method. Or Rain, let me know. Our topic would definitely most likely be John Benet Ramsey again. I would really like for the questions. I've been asking to. I'd like those questions to be asked during the Estes method. If we did one tonight, I've asked Molly. I'm gonna see if Tiffany responded, and a couple other people, see if they're interested. What are you confused about, sweetheart? I have no idea. I'll have to ask her. I'm gonna see if she wants to do the Estes method tonight at all. I'm gonna ask Laura also. I'll also ask them if they want to read on Wednesday as well. So, no question is random, really, this time around. It'll be a different type of Estes method, I guess, because I'll know what the topic is and there'll actually be a set list of questions. Oh my god. Holy shit. don't know that Laura's gonna be available for anything anytime soon, Rain, so. But maybe if I, like, involve her in some activities or something, she'll start to feel better. So she's not doing too well. She's not feeling too well. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and jump off the live if no one's buying or reading seriously, because my friend is upset. So I'm going to go chat with her and make some dinner. I'll be back tonight for the live. And come by for the slumber party. Mwah, Kalanita. Music is sacred. And I'll see you guys in a little bit.